Good morning. Today we're going to do chapter 14 of Lemons by Melissa Savage. Let's see what our characters, Lemonade, Liberty Wit, and Tobin Sky are up to this morning. Chapter 14 is titled Alone. So, you're the famous Lemonade Liberty Wit that Tobin has been going on about, says Tobin's mom, sticking out a hand for me to shake. I grab it. It's skinny with a big diamond ring on it. Her fingernails have sparkly pink polish on them. I'm Debbie Sky, she smiles at me. She looks just like Tobin. Hello, Mrs. I start. She stops me. Oh, please, just call me Debbie. I try to smile back at her, but today my lips just don't feel like it. Charlie and Debbie are sipping coffee on the yellow porch swing at Charlie's place. Tobin and I have just come back from investigating a new sighting at Mrs. Dickerson's. Another false alarm. Sunday is the only day that Charlie doesn't open the store, and the only day that Debbie doesn't work her normal 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. shift at the hospital, and it's the only day that they have morning coffee on the big wraparound porch. She's pretty. She has on faded Levi's with holes in the knees and a purple t-shirt. She has long blonde curls tied up in a ponytail, and she's wearing pale blue eyeshadow and soft pink lipstick. She's barefoot with the same sparkly pink polish on her toes that she has on her nails. It's so nice to meet you, Lemonade, she says. I'm so sorry to hear about your mother, honey. I look down at my feet and I swallow away the lump that's there. Mom, Tobin says, did you and Charlie decide about the expedition yet? Tobin, Debbie says, we are talking about something else right now. Then she turns to me again. We were friends, you know, your mom and me. No, I say, swallowing again. I didn't know that. In high school, we worked together at Moonshadows, the ice cream shop in town, and we went to see Elvis in concert in the city when we were 18. I think about sunshines on the bay. Oh, Mama just loved ice cream. Elizabeth Lily Witt. Unfortunately, we lost touch when she moved away, Debbie is saying. Tobin is shifting in his feet. Mrs. Dickerson said I should give these to you. I hold out a bag of cookies towards Charlie and Debbie. Oh boy, Charlie says, her ginger snaps are the best in town. I had 3 of 'em, I tell him, but I'm starting to wonder if she really sees anything at all, or if she just wants someone to make cookies for. Charlie and Debbie look at each other, but they don't say anything. Today we went to investigate footprints in our vegetable garden. But there weren't any, were there? I say to Tobin. Nothing, Tobin says. Mr. Dickerson died almost 10 years ago now, Debbie says. Isn't that right, Charlie? Sounds about right. Yeah, he answers, taking a cookie from the bag and dipping it into his black coffee. I imagine she gets real lonely in that house all by herself, Debbie says. Mrs. Dickerson had a husband who died? I ask. That's right, Debbie tells me. Oliver was his name. He was the principal of the high school for many, many years. Oliver Dickerson. Mom, Tobin burst in, what did you decide? What, honey? About the expedition, he says. What did you decide? Oh, right, Charlie. Debbie motions in his direction and helps herself to a cookie from the bag. We decided you may plan an expedition. Charlie starts, and then sips. Yes, Tobin jumps up and down and up and down. He is so excited. Let me finish, Charlie says with one finger in the air. We decided that you may plan an expedition. However, I will go with you. Even better! Tobin starts jumping up and down again. I will close the store up next weekend, and we can plan to leave for Bluff Creek Friday afternoon and return on Sunday. Sunday, Tobin complains. That's only 2.5 days. Tobin, Debbie warns. Charlie is being very generous to take this time off from the store. I know it, but Sunday. Tobin, she gives him a stern look. Thank you, Charlie, Tobin says. Actually, if we really get to go to Bluff Creek, 2.5 days might be plenty of time to find something. So We will plan on it then, Charlie says. This is the greatest lemonade. We're going to see Bigfoot with our very own eyes, Tobin exclaims. Bluff Creek is where Patterson and Gimlin filmed their world famous film, and we will film ours. I want to tell them that I'd rather spend the weekend with Miss Dickerson instead of parading around the woods in the dark looking for a monster. Sipping tea and eating cookies and hearing more stories about Mama sound like a much better weekend to me. But I can't say that. Tobin will tell me that I'm just complaining again. The red-headed girl in the picture, well, she would go on an exciting expedition. Me too, before. My lips, they used to want to smile. Before. They were happy. I was happy. Then everything changed. I sit on the top step of the porch with my chin in my hand, watching Tobin and Charlie and Debbie chattering happily about the upcoming trip, like nothing bad has ever happened, like they don't have to hold something heavy everywhere they go, like they're carrying joy instead, light, fluffy joy. And even though I'm sitting right next to them, I feel very all alone. I try not to think of the day everything changed, the single worst day of my entire life, when Mamma was in the hospital for the very last time, when she was too tired to open her eyes, and her fingers were too weak to curl around mine the way they always did, the day when I had to say goodbye. I don't want to think about it, because when I do, the sadness pulls me in so deep that sometimes it feels like I'll never find my way out. I'm going to go lie down, I tell Charlie. Oh, all right, Lem, he says. You feeling okay? Yeah, I say, forcing my lips to give him at least a half a grin. I'm just tired, I guess. I pull the screen door open and close it softly behind me. When I turn around, Charlie is still watching me through the screen. That's it for chapter 14. I hope you are enjoying our story. Let's see what Lemonade and Tobin are up to tomorrow. Y'all have a great day.